Hello everyone, it's Mike Levin from MikeLevinSEO.com, and boy, it's been a long time since those Commodore 64 days when a computer tried to get you to learn how to program just by turning it on. So today we're going to install the GData libraries, which is to access Google services on our Raspberry Pi running Arch Linux, and Python 3.4, which is sort of an issue because GData has not been updated for Python 3.x. And I found that out the hard way by using the pip remote package manager to try and install it, and it looked like a successful install and then wasn't really there, so I did a pip uninstall. Now I show you this directory because /user/lib/python 3.4/site packages is where everything gets installed that becomes automatically importable by your project. And you might remember from my last video, I created glob.py and then I imported it. So anything in your project directory is immediately importable. Things you put here are importable system-wide by your Python projects. So we've got to install this fork that I found of GData on code.google.com, where this person updated it to support Python 3.x. And to do it old school, you right-click or option-click and you copy your link address. You go back here. We'll be seeing this directory again to confirm that GData files are there, but for now I'm going to cd back to home. I'm going to see what's in there, just my two project directories, and now I'm going to wget this URL I just copied. Okay, and then we ls, and there it is. Too long of a file name to type, so we'll just move that file name to GData, and we'll keep those extensions intact. Much better. Now we'll extract it with tar xvf GData. And we'll clear, we'll ls. And the way you do this now is you cd into the directory that's made, which is named that. And this is kind of a make install procedure that C people might be familiar with, but under Python, it's the word Python. And then by convention, it's a setup.py file that's inside that directory, and then build and install. And this will scroll a whole bunch of stuff past the screen. Might take a few moments, might report some errors, but that's okay from my research. I believe this is going to work. And what we'll do after the install is done is we will first look in that site packages directory again, see it's there, pat ourselves on the back, and then we'll fire up the Python interactive interpreter and just import GData. And if that works, that will be the end of video because I'm not going to try and incorporate it into the code right now. This is enough of an accomplishment for this video. And again, I will repeat that we're a little off the beaten track because GData is not one of Google's featured APIs anymore, and it's not supported directly under Python 3.x. And so we're using a forked version that has no bad reports about it. And what I'm looking for is just CDing into that directory to save some typing. I'm going to CD into user lib Python 3.4 site packages ls. And okay, here you see GData. Here we see its egg file. And here we see Atom, which I believe is one of the requirements that it installed, one of the dependencies that it installed. So without further ado, Python import GData. If it didn't work, this will fail. Hey, it worked. We can print it, GData, in the interpreter. You don't need to use the word print. When you get those pointy brackets, you know you've got an object. And I'll just throw in a little bonus here. When you want to inspect the contents of an object, you might be tempted to convert it to a string. Let's see what happens there. Yeah, you just get the string version of the pointy thing. But you can also look inside of it with the dir command. It's a directory of what's inside the object. And there you have it. These are a bunch of attributes and methods and properties that you can access. So this is a way that when you don't have the documentation in front of you and you know you're sitting on top of an object, you can just print the directory of the object and make a pretty good guess how to use it. So thanks for joining me. If you think this video is worth sharing, then share it and don't forget to subscribe. Talk to you soon.